Let me share 3 things that you can do about potential burnout or stress in your life. So I want to share a story. We're all prone to burnout in today's lifestyle. And we can easily fall off that bandwagon of self-care and trying to blend our lives so that we have a good balance between what we do at work and what we're doing at home. So it's very important that you really watch what happens. So for example, over the last 4 weeks, my schedule has been incredibly crammed and busy to the point where work, side jobs, home life, kids' sports schedules got to the point where it was just choking me, where I felt like I had no room. I wasn't able to breathe. I felt I was in a corner. And the problem was, when all this was happening, right? All those pieces are coming together. We're not thinking like, I need to make sure that I double down on my self-care, that I make sure that I do my morning meditation, I'm doing my gratitude, I'm exercising, all those things that are going to help you reduce the stress in your life. What it comes down to is that we double down on, I got to get this done, I got to get that done, I got to run here, I got to add this. And then in the end, you have no energy. You've run out of gas. And that happened to me. That was to the point where I had to really seriously sit down and say, what am I doing? What is not working? And what do I need to change? And I was able to recognize that before it got to be too late. So yeah, there are times that you're going to crunch and you're going to be like, I got to get through it. And you do, you power through it. You have those moments, right? That was my last 4 weeks. I had to power through it. Big events, family life, all those things happen and you just get through it. But the important part is that I recognized it. I felt it. I realized what I wasn't doing, what I needed to do, but more importantly, I took action. And I started to put back in my gratitude practice on a regular basis. I started to build in my meditation, and I made sure that I got up every day to exercise. So those are the 3 things, right? So let's look at it. You're thinking gratitude. What does that really have to do? Well, I do a nightly practice that I look at the gap and the gain, really. I look at my wins for the day, 3 wins. And then I look at my 3 learnings I want for tomorrow. And this is all from Dan Sullivan and Dr. Bruce Hardy that I use, and I've adapted a little bit. So I take those, and then I have statements of, I am grateful for. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my wife. I'm grateful for all the abundance in the world and the opportunities that are coming to me. So I have different statements that I will write out. Not the same every night. I don't want it to become this routine in some ways with the statements. I change those up based on what I experience and what I want to experience. So that's an important part, right? Gratitude for everything. And then just doing daily gratitude. Thankful for people in my life that are helping me. Giving gratitude, journaling around gratitude, huge difference. The other part that makes a big difference, and this is incremental. You have to understand that you just don't do it once and you're like, oh, I feel really great. Meditation. And the way that you can do meditation and make it very easy for you is just focus on your breath. And here's what I want you to do. If you are feeling stressed and overwhelmed, what I want you to do now is to set a timer, put it to the side, and just focus on your breath for that 1 minute. And do that for 3 to 4 days. 1 minute, breathe in, breathe out. When the timer goes, you can stop. Then after about 4 days, I want you to add about 45 seconds to it, 30 to 45 seconds. So then you're setting your timer for 1:45. So this way you don't have to worry about it, keep checking. No, you're not worried about it, it'll just go off. Again, focus on your breath. Now what's gonna happen during that time is like, oh, squirrel. If something else comes here, oh, squirrel. That's all right, then just come back to your breath. And that way, that dedicated practice every day, and you may build up to 3 minutes, you may build up to 5 minutes, you may get to 10. You're gonna feel that compound effect helping you down the road. So you have to do that. And the last one is exercise. When I'm thinking exercise, look, it doesn't have to be, oh, I'm gonna pump weights, I'm gonna do CrossFit, and I'm gonna run here. My exercise is moving, walking, Right? I had surgery 5 weeks ago. So basically what I'm doing now is just doing some simple PT at home, simple weights. You don't have to kill yourself, but you want to be in motion. You want to be active. You want to stretch. Do things that will help get your body moving, get your blood flowing, and release the stress. That's huge. And during the day, you want to try to get 10 minutes here and 10 minutes there so that you are walking and moving and not sitting. I was listening to a book recently, and I think it was Peak Performance was the name of the book. I forget the author off the top of my head, but he talked about the best way that we're productive and keep ourselves in a good focus is about a 40-minute cycle, 45-minute cycle, and a 10-minute break. 45 minutes, then 10 to 15-minute break. All right, so you need to look at how your life is going. And if you're going down a slippery slope, you definitely need to build these things in. And there are other things you can do. You can do affirmations, you can do reading. You know, the one thing I have to say, I was doing my daily reading and audiobooks coming in, which was great, but I had forgotten everything else. I had just let it go. And you don't want to do that. So listen, if you're starting to feel overwhelmed, getting close to burnout, you're not sure what to do, reach out. Right? And if you really love this video and what I'm sharing, I want to reach more people. I need your likes, subscribe please, and share. Right? Comment down below. Let me know what your favorite thing is to do to reduce your stress. I think that's the best thing you can do is share that. Let's build up a toolbox for everybody. All right, listen, take care and we'll talk soon. Take care.